The Williams team has just received a breath of fresh air for the 2025 Formula One season after Carlos Sainz's test results at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya caused a stir in the paddock. The Spanish driver's performance not only exceeded expectations, but also signaled the potential for Williams to return to the F1 grid after years of decline. With this extraordinary test result, the big question is, has Williams finally found the mainstay to take them back to the middle of the pack, or even higher? Let's discuss it in detail. The test session that took place at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya was not just an introduction or an ordinary training session for the Williams team. They used this opportunity as a very valuable moment to evaluate in depth the development of the FW47, a car that they believe can be a serious contender for the title in the 2025 season. During this test, Carlos Sainz, who has just officially ended his collaboration with Scuderia Ferrari after the 2024 season, returned to the track. However, instead of the latest prototype, he drove the FW46, the Williams car of last season. Nevertheless, the results of the test session were beyond expectations. From the beginning of the session, Sainz showed a very high level of concentration and a very mature technical approach. This clearly showed that he was not only ready to be part of the team as a driver, but also had the potential to play a much bigger role. With his expertise, he could become a key leader in the development process of the Williams team, helping them to go further and be more competitive in the face of increasingly fierce competition in the coming season. The test session started in the morning with very supportive weather conditions. Clear skies and stable air temperatures provided the ideal environment for the team to carry out optimum testing. Williams had put together a comprehensive series of tests, covering various technical aspects, from the balance of the car in different types of corners, the performance of the tires in different track conditions, to the stability of the car at high speeds and in sharp corners. In the first race simulation, Carlos Sainz immediately gave the team positive feedback. He reported that the car felt much better than he had expected, especially at high speeds. One of the most challenging corners on the Barcelona circuit, Turn 3, which is often used as a benchmark for car stability, gave him a completely different feeling compared to cars he has driven before. He felt much better stability, which allowed him to enter and exit the corner more confidently and without losing too much time. But not everything was perfect. Sainz also noted that there were still some areas that needed improvement, particularly in terms of traction coming out of low-speed corners such as Turn 10 and Turn 13. In this section, the car still experienced a slight loss of grip, which could potentially reduce acceleration coming out of the corners. This feedback was important to the Williams engineering team, who immediately analyzed the data to find the best solution. To address these issues, the team made a number of technical adjustments ahead of the afternoon session in the hope of improving the car's performance across all parts of the track. After the morning session, Carlos Sainz took the time to sit down with Williams team principal James Vowles and technical director Dave Warner. During the meeting, they went through the data collected during the morning session in great detail. During the lengthy analysis session, Sainz demonstrated a very deep technical understanding of the car's performance. He was able to dissect every aspect of the car in great detail, from proper braking modulation to analyzing the long-term behavior of tire degradation. Sainz highlighted several key points that need to be considered to achieve the best results. In addition to providing input, Sainz also suggested several concrete solutions that he felt could improve the overall performance of the car. One of his main focuses was on improving the grip at the front of the car, which he felt could be of significant benefit, especially when negotiating sharp corners and rapid changes of direction. He also provided ideas on tire management with the aim of improving the efficiency of tire use during long races, which would certainly be very useful in terms of race strategy. With all of his contributions, Sainz has further cemented his reputation as a driver who not only has speed on the track, but also an incredibly deep technical knowledge and understanding. His ability to combine his technical expertise with his racing skills makes him a very valuable asset to the team. For the afternoon session, the Williams team switched from endurance testing to a more demanding qualifying simulation. Their main focus was to gather as much data as possible to understand the car's performance under optimum conditions. During this session, the technical team closely monitored the telemetry data, analyzing every detail that could help improve performance. Carlos Sainz was at the center of this test, where he was pushed to explore the maximum limits of the Williams car with different types of tires, from hard to medium to soft. The aim of this tire change was to understand how the car reacts in different grip and degradation conditions. Reports circulating indicate that Sainz's lap time was very competitive, even comparable to the standard times usually achieved by mid-table teams in previous seasons. More than just setting a fast time, Sainz also showed an exceptional adaptation to the characteristics of the Williams car. This is a positive signal for the team as it prepares for the new season, giving hope that it can be more competitive on track. Off the track, the relationship between Carlos Sainz and his teammate Alex Albon has also attracted a lot of attention. As well as sharing tasks within the team, the two drivers often spend time together discussing various technical aspects, including race strategy and the performance of their respective cars. Such close collaboration plays a crucial role in Formula One, as good cooperation between two drivers in a team can have a direct impact on car development and more effective strategy formulation. In a sport full of fierce competition, having two drivers who can work together synergistically is a huge advantage. Williams seems to be in an advantageous position, having managed to bring together two drivers who are not only competitive on the track, but also able to establish a harmonious professional relationship. This kind of synergy is not easy to find in the world of Formula One racing, where internal rivalries often pose a challenge to a team. Therefore, the harmony that has developed between Sainz and Albon could be one of the factors that helps Williams to succeed in a challenging racing season. While the results of this test give the team great optimism, there are still a number of challenges that Williams must overcome before the actual race season begins. One of the main areas of concern is aerodynamic stability, especially when dealing with sudden and unexpected changes in wind conditions. Carlos Sainz highlighted this issue in particular, explaining that when the wind is strong enough, the car tends to experience understeer symptoms when going through long corners. This is certainly a serious obstacle as it can reduce the performance and consistency of the car in different race scenarios. If the right solution is not found soon, this problem could have an impact on Williams' competitiveness on the track, especially on circuits with fast cornering characteristics. Ahead of the official Bahrain test, the Williams team recognized the need to find an effective technical solution immediately to improve the car's responsiveness to changing weather conditions. Engineers and technical teams continue to work hard to develop a more adaptive aerodynamic approach in the hope of minimizing the adverse effects of wind changes and ensuring that the car remains stable and easy to control in different situations. With the efforts being made, Williams hopes to overcome this challenge before the start of the racing season in order to be more competitive and achieve better results on track. One of the biggest changes Williams has made for the 2025 season is weight reduction. Last season, the FW46 suffered from a serious problem of being around 15 kilograms, 33 pounds, over the minimum weight, which is estimated to have cost the team around 0.3 seconds per lap. With the FW47, Williams seems to have solved this problem. Not only is the car lighter, it is also more aerodynamic and easier to handle. This improvement has been welcomed by Sainz, who said that the FW47 is much more stable on sections of the track that require high balance, such as Turn 3 in Barcelona. Williams finally has reason to be optimistic. With a more competitive car and Carlos Sainz at the helm, they have the potential to break into the midfield and challenge the established teams. Sainz is not just a transitional driver. He has come to build something bigger. Ahead of the official test in Bahrain, the F1 world is waiting to see if their performance can be confirmed. What is certain is that Williams is entering a new era with a new spirit, and the 2025 season could be the turning point this legendary team has been waiting for. Will Carlos Sainz be the catalyst for Williams' return to F1? Can the team become a force to be reckoned with again? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.